Peace, love, and welcome to the Blue Rose Oracle. I'm here to share intuitive messages and sacred divine codes. If you feel drawn here, trust your spirit has brought you here for a reason. Subscribe, comment, and connect. Your healing, your remembering, it begins now. Oh, how y'all doing? I'm back again. It's still late night. I don't really know what time it is right now. It's probably like, I think like 2. Oh, excuse me, in the morning. Let's go and do whatever comes out. We have Divine Matrix, but it kind of came out in the reverse. We have the number 44. Spirit of Gratitude is gracing the bottom energy. We have Beautiful Uncaging and the Land Between. Somebody could Divine Matrix. Somebody, it's giving like somebody could be grateful that you helped them to break free of the Matrix. I heard like Neo, like, so you Trinity. You help Neo wake up. Okay, you help this person to realize that what they was in wasn't divine. Okay. Close encounters, and then we had one card said uncaged, and you see how it's a butterfly on this card in a cage. So it's like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Because it said, I forgot what it said, but I remember it said uncaging. And you see this butterfly on the outside of the cage, and it's a big butterfly inside the cage. I'm getting like this somebody divine masculine. It's like having a close encounter with you. Allow this person to see that they were trapped in an illusion. They was trapped in something that they thought was beautiful. Something they felt like that they should have been grateful for. Wow. It's like they were okay with the mundane. They were okay with where they were. I'm getting like they felt like it was something else out there, something greater. But since they had always struggled in life, like probably in relationships and being stable and communication and just figuring out their place in the world, they felt like they had finally found something that they could be proud of. But it was only superficial, but they didn't know it was superficial. They didn't really know that they was living in the matrix. It's like this person could have thought that they was woke, or that like they was living beyond the matrix, but not understanding that like they weren't, like they were conforming. They were in a cage, like I heard like a traditional cage, like they were still conforming and people pleasing and trying to appeal to people instead of their spirit. And it's like a close encounter with you help this person realize that it's so much more, it's so much greater. It's like, and then it's like with this small butterfly, it was like little old you. Little old you, you might not look like much. You might not have as much as this person. You might not have a lot of earthly things or a big title job or drive. It's like this person thought leveled success by material things. So it's like this person felt big, compared to you. But you free. You're free. You're on the outside of the cage. This person is on the inside of the cage just looking big and pretty and handsome or whatever. And there you are, little old you just outside. This person could have felt like they were bigger than you. So like, who are you to come and tell me that that I'm living in an illusion? Okay, so but with this spirit of gratitude, it's like, not to dumb it down, but this could have been this person's mindset at first. It's like you help to free them from this mindset. Because it's like they see you and you don't need all that. You don't need all the bells and whistles to feel grateful for life and for just regular stuff. Like, and you're free. You're unhinged. You you walk to the beat of your own drum, even though these is butterflies. It's like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Like you float through life. But if you gotta get on somebody's tail, you do it. This person was being a people pleaser. They wasn't floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. They was just performing, trying to look good for everybody else, trying to look like they was the big man, look like they got their life together, look like their mental health was in order, look like, you know what I'm saying? They was just looking like something. They wasn't really what they was looking like. We got earth magic. Yeah. It's like smoke and mirrors. That's exactly what I was thinking. Earth magic. They was stuck in the magic of the earth. Like nothing about this was divine. They were not attached to a divine matrix. It's like they could have thought that they had a good relationship, like the best relationship, like with the best feminine or the best female. Because it's like matrix means womb, like WOMB. The womb of a woman is the matrix. And this card says divine matrix. So it was like they had access to a portal. They had access to a feminine, but this female wasn't a divine female. This wasn't a divine portal, a divine matrix that they was entering into and siphoning from and pouring into, not siphon in a negative way. It's like they were giving and receiving with this energy, and it wasn't a divine portal, it wasn't a divine matrix. And it's like they could have had a close encounter with you, possibly an intimate one with this divine matrix. And they like, whoa. They feel like you did some type of magic on them. Because it's like one encounter with you or whatever, just being in close proximity with you, whether intimately or platonically. But this says divine matrix, so I'm getting that this is an intimate encounter. This intimate encounter with you helped this person to realize that they wasn't free. Like, yeah, they had a lot, they was doing a lot, they accumulated a lot, but it wasn't what they wanted. It's like they realized that they were settling. It's like they got big and complacent. It's like they settled into this cage and start building up on themselves. But it was like smoke and mirrors. They were in an illusion that what they were in was divine, that it was part of their plan, that it was what they were supposed to be doing with themselves. These cards are so beautiful to me. Okay, we have bearing fruit, the power of purpose, but they both came out in reverse, and we still have smoke and mirrors. So that goes with what I was saying in the beginning, like the matrix or the portal that they were given to and receiving from was not bearing fruit, was not bearing the good fruit, was not, it's like wasn't bearing what they wanted. It was all smoke and mirrors. They felt like they was living a good life, but a close encounter with you helped this person to realize that they were not free. And it's like, look, this person is walking barefoot. It's like this person, they could have been materialistic, and here you come with no damn shoes on. But you still owning your energy, your power. Like, you didn't let the fact that you didn't have no shoes on keep you from knowing your worth. That's what I'm saying. This person's worth was built up around earthly things, not the earth magic, not the, because it's like the earth is what makes us abundant. Water is free, fruit and vegetables is free. You plant a seed and you get multiple seeds, you get multiple fruit, you plant an apple seed, you get a big tree that give multiple apples. So it's like we truly are abundant. It's abundance all around us all the time. We get abundance of water, we can get an abundance of fruit and vegetables, we can get an abundance of air. It's abundance all around us. It's gold under our feet. It's precious metals and minerals and rocks and crystals and all types of things up under our feet. So it's like your meaning of abundance was different from this person's meanings of abundance. And here you are with no shoes on. They could have Prada shoes on. They could be decked in whatever they like to wear. And they felt like they had it better, but they realizing that you were more free than they were with your no shoes on. They realizing that the person that they was with, the situation that they was in, the life that they was living, it was all smoke and mirrors. Their life wasn't bearing any fruit. And here you are coming walking through barefoot, planting all the seeds. You came through with your barefoot self, grounding and all that, hugging trees and stuff and talking to the birds and the bees and whispering to the wind and talking to your water, and this person looking at you like, you crazy mother. But you was happy. They seen that it was those types of things that made you happy versus the other situation that they was in. Only material things made this person happy. It's like they was a black hole. They were never satisfied. They always wanted and wanted and wanted. Gimme, 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 gimme. And here you are, grateful that the sun is shining on you. You grateful that the wind is blowing. You grateful that you open up your blinds and there's some cardinal birds outside. You might see a hummingbird and butterflies, and you just like, oh my gosh, you're like, that just made your day. You are happy with the magic of earth, like with the magic, with the abundance that is free. You could care less about the product and the bags and the, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I'm going to use, for example, like me. You see my nails. I don't have my nails done, and that's perfectly fine with me. And if I want to get my nails done, I'm going to do my own nails. I do my own hair. I do my own toes. It's like stuff like that. Is like this person sees you living your simple ass life, and you are so happy with it. And here this person is sitting with all this massive abundance, possibly a woman who they thought was the bee's knees, somebody who they felt like was their everything. And this person is so materialistic. They like a black hole, like I said, never satisfied. And here you are, satisfied with the most simplest things. And you got some good box. Like, and the matrix is matrixing, okay? That's another thing, because it's like, it's all sparkly and, you know, you gave them purpose, but what they had, it was all smoke and mirrors. Everything that they had over there was smoke and mirrors. Like, it was like one encounter with you, because just this was in reverse. Remember, I just told you I turned my cards upright, but you have to remember this is in reverse, this was in reverse, and this was in reverse. So it's like, in this in reverse, like I said, it's a black hole. It wasn't satisfying with this person because it had become routine. It's like this person is possibly understanding that they are something like a sapiosexual, like they are finding out that they are more turned on by intelligence and being able to have conversations and communicating, whereas they felt like this was a life at first until they met you. They thought that this materialism and having the best this and the best that and having the biggest this and driving this and going here and going there and eating this, and they thought that this was the life, that they had the best thing ever, even though it might not have been that popping in the bedroom department. But it's like I'm saying, this person see you and you don't got none of this stuff, don't care about none of this stuff. You cool with chilling in your backyard, chilling in your front yard, probably chilling in your garden or something, and this person is looking at you like you just grateful. And here they thought that this other life was gonna be better because they felt like you was too simple, too crazy. Oh my God, I can't be seen with you. I got to be flashy. I got to be seen like that ninja. You know what I'm saying? They gotta. I mean, you can be fly in a garden. I don't know why. You can do what you want to do. But like I said, this person was too. They was in. They wasn't. Mm, they wasn't in the divine matrix. I just said like that. They wasn't in the divine matrix, so they wasn't. They wasn't quite ready to jump off into the talking to the birds and the bees. And look, I said change. They wasn't ready for that type of change. But you left a bunch of seeds. You planted a bunch of seeds, especially because, like I said, the matrix was matrixing. Okay? That's what got this person's attention. Okay? They could have felt like this other person was the bomb until they met you. Until they had this close encounter with you, this other person's stuff was the stuff. It was matrixing. But once they got a taste of that divine one, that other one wasn't quite hidden. It hit different. Hit different, 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 hit different when I'm sitting here all alone by myself. Hit different when I think you might be with somebody else. Hit different, hit different, hit different, hit different, hit different. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hit different. Okay. We got Southern Well. That's what I'm saying. It hit different. It hit different. And you was like sudden wealth to this person. It hit different. With your birthful self, with your talking to the trees and the bees and the yeah. Talking to the water, it did something. It's doing something. Yes. 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 This is what you were to this person, a gift. They thought this other person was a gift. They thought they was getting what they was supposed to be getting until they met the divine matrix. So they got the close encounter. Now they're in bad health. Why? Because they was married. They possibly didn't tell you that they was married to this person. It's like, here you are on the outside of the cage, and like, oh, I said something about your